Hello everyone, welcome to this session. All GCCA VHGM members or GCCA presidents Ara Patel sir, Deepak bhai, our today's speaker Vasant bhai welcomes all of you for today's webinar on opportunity around surrounding to us. So I request Bharat bhai to introduce our today's speaker Shri Vasant bhai. Bharat bhai, over to you.
Hello everyone. I'll just brief about Mr. Vasant sir. He is my partner for Dexter PowerTech LLP, and we have started from last 3 years. Mr. Vasant previously was working in TD Williamson, which is US-based company in Vadodara. He has vast experience of oil and gas industry. He was a national head for sales in India. So, and we met in Songad. So he helped me a lot, how to do business, and we jointly started our business, and we are up till now in good position, and we have lot of work upcoming projects. So this is how we are going.
Thank you, Bharat bhai. Vasant bhai, over to you, and please start your session.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a welcome
Good afternoon,
to you.
everybody.
Yeah.
I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Raju bhai and Ravindra sir. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. It is something that I was looking for, because I'm not going to talk basically the fundamental, but what I'm trying to do here is I was in a job for almost 17 years and plus another location for 21 years, and then I decided to switch on to the business opportunity that I got. So I'm going to share my experience. Yes, I have a few slides that will talk about how the business gets evolved. And when I said the subject, opportunity around us, that the subject itself is that what I saw around me, and then I utilize that for a business opportunity. And that is something that I would encourage everyone to look around for you. So the basic discussion we will start with is, I'm trying to share this slide. Now, the main idea for me to start business was looking around what are the opportunities. Now, basic idea for starting a new business, for new business. Now, what could be the ideas for new business that comes to your mind? And the selection, basically, when you go to the selection of business, experience in the area of business is really critical. Now, you may not want to start a business, but what experience you have in that kind of business it really plays a very important role for you to succeed in business. And the third thing that comes to mind is what kind of market you are looking at, what opportunities you have, what kind of customers you are going to serve. And then the other part, which is very important and critical, is capital, which is finance. How you are going to start your business, what type of capital is required to start that business, and how you are going to run the business, because business runs on money. And then the last one is people and partners. Partners, I'm saying employee also as a partner. So these are the 4 or 5 basic ideas or basic needs of business, that new business you want to start. Now, how it works, what kind of business you should be in, what are the ideas you need to convert into business. Now, to start with this, the first thing and very important is what kind of business background you have, and that plays very what kind of education background you have, and that plays a very important role in selecting what kind of business you want to run. Now, yes, our background is engineering, and now there are around 10 to 15 basic engineering categories that we go when we are doing engineering, and when everyone goes through one channel of branch or one channel of stream of engineering, that someone goes to civil, mechanical, instrumentation, electronics, and go on, so forth. Now, when you do your engineering, that gives you the basic strength for looking at that section of division, because you have learned a lot of basics in engineering for those kind of streams. So if you are electrical engineer, you definitely know about what are the basics of electrical and how you can utilize those opportunities while you are learning, and also when you go through your job or work, that's where you use those opportunities. Now, your experience, once you complete your education, you want to do some, you may be in the job role, or you may want to seek a business. So that your experience in that particular field really matters for the type of business that you choose. Most successful business are those who creates a solution to the actual problem in living. Now, in current world, we have a lot of new startups who are making really big to the business world. Now, those startups have really come to an area where you can solve a problem of people. Some of them are, when you say Uber, Ola, I'm just giving some example, who have really got into the problems, and they created a solution that provides or that acts between the customer and the business owners to connect together. And so this is one of the example that I give. When you, the successful business you want to run, the kind of successful business you want to run, you want to really get into problems and problems, or create a solution for the problem that you actually have on hand. Now, back to your strength. What I mean here is, by one thing is your education, and second is the experience you have got through your job. If you're not in the job, then the experience you might have got through the surroundings, or if you're coming from a business family, if you have a already existing business, what you have learned in that business. So you need to back that strength by starting a new business. Your idea, use the ideas, and then experience to plan what kind of business you have. So you have idea, and then you have experience in similar field, or maybe a field which is very close to what you are looking to start a business, to plan your new business. So this is some kind of guideline, or maybe just a thought in the mind that what you should do while you try to select the kind of business you want to run. And the last, not the last, but the other thing which is very, very important or critical in terms of business is know your market, what kind of market opportunity you have. When you are into business, you want to really sell something. So you need to know your market, you need to know your customer, and there could be some business areas where you need vendors to support your business. So these are some of the selection ideas, or kind of guideline that you can work on while you're trying to select a business idea. Now, things to consider while starting up. Now, yes, when you conceive an idea, when you conceive that this is the kind of business I want to start, this is my strength, I have enough, I have financer to support me, and I have looked at the market opportunity. Now, what are the things you need to put it in place when you are starting up? Now, first thing is, the place of business is very, very important. You need to be very close to your customers. First thing. The second thing, your cost of operation is really important when you want to run a business. And third thing is required talent. Now, these are the three most important aspects. One of the three important aspects, that you need to have people. Required talent in the sense you need to have people, or you need to have a support system which can support your business to set up and run. The cost of operation is basically when you are a startup, you are really bound by very limited capital. So you want to start lean. Yeah, you want to start a business which is very, very cost effective. So these are the three things. So you need to be close to customer. You need to have really lean cost of operation, and you need to have a really good support system in terms of people and other resources and vendors that you're looking to start the business. Competition to your business, yes, this is also very, very important. So when you come up with the idea, you know what kind of competitors there are in the market with the similar business line. So you need to really study your competitor and come up with a business strategy that can really help you to go ahead, get ahead of your competitor, or outsmart your competitor in your business. Third thing is, be prepared which is very, very important. Now everybody says, and this is very, very important, that when you start a business, everybody says that you need to at least look at 3 years, where 3 years is the minimum time that you are going to settle in your business and understand the proper arithmetics or economics of the business to really know what kind of business you are working with. So plan for 3 years to start, and then next 3 years, and then next year. So every time you look at your business, you need to make sure that you are looking at 3 years to start, and then another 3 years to follow up, and another 3 years to follow up. So this is basically a strategy that you should have at least 9 years when you start. You need to look at that. First year is my building phase. Next 3 years is I'm going to build. I'm going to execute what I have built upon. In the next year, I'm going to plan for expansion. Now, selection of partners, employee, and vendor is very, very key. So yes, when you're selecting a partner, the very important aspect of your partner, he needs to understand what kind of business you are into. I would rather prefer the partner has to be in the same line of business or having similar background, which really helps to understand him, the kind of business you are into in. And then the employees, which also basically you will need people to work for you or work around you. So you will need to have employees which also have similar kind of experience in your the business that you want to set. This is really recipe that will definitely lead you to potential success. I'm not saying success, but yes, it could be a potential success for that. The people around you who are supporting this business knows the business. They know what kind of risk you are into. They knows what is there in the business, how far you can go into that business, what kind of when you are into business, you want to make money. So what kind of profits you are going to make into that business, what kind of timeline that this business can sustain, or how long the business can go. So these are very, very important factors that the people who are into that business line will definitely favor in your favor. That okay, when you start. Now I'm just giving my example. I have experience about 17, 18 years in pipeline, oil and gas pipeline, with a very critical services, with a very reputed multinational. Now, when we started this company in India, I was the third employee. So this is what gave me an opportunity that when you are in a small company, that gives you a lot of opportunities to explore yourself. So you can do multitasking. You can do work that you've been assigned to you. You can also go in the work that you're not assigned. You can be supporting to other employee for his to make sure that he succeeds. And in the process, you're trying to learn a lot of things which you may not learn when you are in a big company with an employee core of 1,200 or something like that. So it is very, very important that the experience you gather in a small company or working with a small setup is very, very key. So that's how we learn. I started as a third employee, and when I left, we were about 120 employees. When I started with that company where I was used to work, we had only 35 lakh rupees to start the business. And then when I left, we had about 100 crore plus in the turnover. So when you part of the process in such a big organization, in the process you learn every step. You learn a lot of things. You learn how to manage your cost, how to manage your employee, how to manage your customer, and there are a lot of systems that those companies adopt, which also gives you a lot of learning in the process. So it is very, very important. And in the process, I also learned that I had so one of the things also you need to understand that when you are working or when you are in a partnership with business, you also need to acquire some of the key asset or key areas of experience, which in the field is called subject matter expert. So if you're in a job, you may be doing tendering, or you may be doing execution outside, or you may be doing in finance, or you may be in the marketing. But when you are doing that, you need to acquire a highest level of expertise in that particular field, which will really help you to transit when you are coming to your own business. So acquiring the subject matter expertise while you're working is very, very key, because that can be one of your assets when you transfer into your own business or start something new. This will really help you to progress, or it gives an idea, or it gives you a confidence for going into that business, that okay, I know the area, I know how it works. So if there is an issue, I can definitely come up with a solution and resolve it. And another important thing is be prepared to fail. Now, yes, every business runs on a built on failure. So very important that in the starting phase, you have to be prepared for failure. And again, not prepared, you need to learn from what you failed, and then use that for coming back to your success. So be prepared to fail, learn from the failure, and learn and come back after every learning. So this is very important. And I'll give you an example. When I started in the 2 years back, we had our first job, which was very critical for us to stand up as a company. And in the first job, we had a failure. We had the tool which we took to site. We run that tool into the pipeline. It had failure, and then we were back to zero. That what do we do? So what we did is we use our experience again. When I say subject matter, we know that what needs to be done in that tool, so that we can make it a success. So we utilize all our experience. We utilize all our key. We collaborated with our partners to make sure that when you run next time, you don't fail. So that failure given us a really good chance that okay, we have at least countered some of the problems in the beginning, so that when you're long term, you're taking care of your problem, and then you're going to really make sure that you succeed in the time you come out. So failure is very good, and if it happens in the beginning, you're lucky, because that gives you time to prepare yourself. Make sure that you learn from that failure. You comprehend whatever that failure gives you to come back with a strategy that makes you successful. And on the other thing is, everyone, the part of the team should be prepared to go through this phase. Now, during the startup, as I said, you are failure, you may not have enough income to run, support the business. So the partner, the employee, the vendor, whoever you partner with, or whoever is that part of the ecosystem that you are developing, needs to know that this is just a beginning, and all have to be prepared that okay, anything that goes in this phase, we are all in together. So everybody takes their part of the failure and success, to make sure that you are succeeding in your business. So you have to make a team that okay, if I fail, you also fail. So make sure that we are all in this together, and anything that we do will everybody support. So everybody is prepared, and so that when there is a phase where you know that okay, this is not working, this is where it comes that okay, we know that this is going to happen, and we are prepared for it. So you need to prepare the team around you. It could be your partners, employee, vendors, your customer, that okay, there could be a failure, but we are prepared to take this failure and fight back. Now, after startup, now you know that you have achieved some success with your business. Okay, you started making some service agreements, or selling the products. So what do you want to do in that middle phase, where you now have a foundation that okay, you have a startup, and now you have some success to build upon. Now consider your competition, which is very important in the business. So when you are in the middle phase, where you want to really take your business to a level where you can make some profits, or you can start turning your business into a really big business. Your competition plays a very important role to tell you where you are and where they are. So you have to consider your competition in terms of what technology they have, what are they doing differently, what is their strength, what is their weakness, and what can you learn from what their weakness and convert into your strength. So this is something that is very critical when you are in the middle phase of this business. Marketing and sales is very key. So what these are the key people they face customer. So they are the one who are very key to tell the customer what we are doing, what we have done in terms of failure, because when we started facing our failure, everybody started saying that you have failed and how you will succeed. So these are the people, they understand why we failed. They need to tell the customer that what is that we have done, that we will be successful, and gain the confidence from the customer that okay, now we have made some changes and we know that this is going to be successful. So these people are to be fed into the system, that they will be the key spokesperson for your business in front of the customer or the people that you work with. So these are very very key people, that the sales and marketing guys are, or marketing people are very very important to the company, that they are the one who facing the customer and taking even heat from the customer and giving back the good things that you have in your business to the customer. The second thing is set yourself ahead of competition. Now, when we talk about competition, we know that in our business, we know our competition and what their strength and what they're doing. So we know very well that what we can do to overcome that, or what we can do differently, so that we can really go ahead of them. So set yourself ahead in terms of what technology you are using, what they are offering to customer, and what you can offer more, or what yes, price is going to be issue, but you can, if you talk to your customer about what you are trying to do, then definitely price will be there, but that will not make a big sense when they know that what you are doing for them in terms of delivering the product or service that you are offering is better than your competition. Innovation, bring innovation, which is very very key. That again, you need to look at your competition, what they are doing, and you need to continually innovate yourself. Okay, what we have done, what needs to be done to make it better, and then solution, which we also combines, that you are putting a new innovation, which is bringing them a new solution. So innovation and solution bring to the table, which is really going to help you to win your customer and throw your competition away, or at least fight back the competition. On this, your people side, hire multitasking people. Why I said this here is because it saves a lot of time and energy, and at the same time, it saves a lot of cost to you. Now, if you have a person sitting in office doing one work, and I can use him to the other work when he goes to customer, or he goes to the place that we want to do business, it really helps me that I can have a multitasking employee, which can really save my time and cost, and you don't need specialist people to run the business. Yes, there is a task to train them, but when you start your business, you take that into account, that I will have 4 people doing 4 different things, and then also I'm going to exchange their roles so that they know what they have to do in the event that one employee or one person gets sick or one person leaves. So this is something that we need to have a plan for employee who are going to be a multitasking. Always, the other thing is you need to keep, again, this is a business, you're going to really worry about your finance. So keep your finances updated. I would require, I mean, the recommendation is you need to look at it every week or every month, saying that where are we on terms of finance, where are we making money, are we losing money, where are the areas we are losing money, what do we need to do that to cut down that loss, or to improve whatever profits we have. So this is very very important from the business perspective, that you need to know where you are, and at the same time you need to understand what you need to do to make sure that you're going towards making plan what you planned and what you're going to have an actual. So this is a comparison versus plan versus actual, that you're going to plan something for this month, and are you actually getting there? So this is something that you need to monthly keep in mind. So which will really help you to make sure your finances are updated and you're okay on the finance side, because once the finance broke, the whole system starts breaking up. So which is very very critical in terms of looking in the middle phase of your business, that what are the finances doing. Keep your customer in mind every time you do something. So you need to be in today's world, you need to be very very customer focused. What customer wants, how can I make my customer happy? So do things that make your customer happy, and once they are happy, they will be loyal to you. So even the smallest thing can change the customer's mind. So which is very very important. In your area, you know what customers need, make sure the customers are looking at it, and then try to make those customers happy, and then they will bring you loyalty. So this is very, very important aspect while in the middle phase where you're going to build your customer base. Other thing is look at your vision. Again, when you're in the middle phase, you started, now you are in the middle phase of the business. You need to calibrate. Okay, what I started with, what was my plan, what was my vision, and where I am. And then if you're diverting from your plan, then you go to sit down and look at what you need to replan to make sure that what you have planned comes ahead. So this is something which is which you are going to do in the middle phase of your business. Now, things to consider while you're running a business, actually in the middle phase and then the phase after that. Once you're in operation, which I mean by that, you know that you have enough customer base, you have good business running, you have flow of income that is coming. Start looking at next 3 years and beyond. So this is basically the second phase where you're trying to take next 3 years and start looking next 3 years and beyond. That what you want to do for next 3 years. What are the innovations, new services, new products, or anything that you want to start looking at that in next 3 years, and then what are we going to do after that once succeed. So you need to at least have a rough plan and vision, at least 10 years to start from now. So that will give you a road or a map or path to go forward in terms of what you're aiming at. And then start planning for growth and make the path for your growth. So as I said, when you start looking at next 3 years and beyond, it will automatically give you some path that, okay, if I have to be here, if I want to make a 100 crore business, what I need to do, what kind of services or products or customer that I need to add. And for adding that, what are the areas that I need to improve or add upon. That will give you your path to growth. This involves customer base. Now, how you are going to grow? So that needs increasing customer base, which basically will give you financial growth, and also you will need more people to serve. So then these are the three aspects that you need to look at when you're planning for growth. And then areas that you want to expand your business. Maybe some of the areas around your business, which is back end or the front end of the business, or maybe upward or downward integration of your business. Now plan your finances, people, and other areas of your business when you're ready to expand. So again, this is looking where you want to expand, what you need to do. Do we have enough finances, or what do we need to do in terms of finance? Do we have enough people, or do we need to add more people, or any technology or machines or manufacturing capability, whatever that area may be. So you need to look at that and try to expand in that area. The expansion of business can be, again, when I said the strength of your business is what you know. So when you are into one phase of the business, you need to look down or look up. Which are the areas that suits your business or around your business that you can integrate to make sure that your company is growing. So you may use the downward or upward integration. This means the supporting part of your business, that you may be buying something from a buyer, or you may be selling something to the seller. So look at what they have. Even the seller that you are using may have different products that he may be interested, or services he may be interested, or maybe the buyer that you are buying, he may have 2-3 different products that your seller may be need. So it is basically looking beyond and further to beyond and down to make sure that what is good for your business, and does it align with the business that you are doing. So because the reason I'm saying align is your business is your strength. The one which you want to start is your strength. So you don't want to enter in an area where you have no idea, or you don't know how that's going to go. So it is very, very important that to look down and look up around, or look around your business areas that will really give you a path for growth and path for expansion. Now, important notes. This is the last couple of slides I have. Doing business is not easy, and the success doesn't come easy, which is very, very critical. So we have learned our hard way, and in last 2.5 years, we have really gone through a lot of hardship, a lot of failures. Yes, we have success, but it's not easy. Every day is a new day, and you don't know what is there in there for you every day you come up. So it is not easy, and it doesn't come easy. So be be prepared for failure and learn and come back. This is very, very critical for business. So make sure when you are entering into business or you're starting up a business, you have to think about it's not an easy path. Yes, when you are in a job, it's very easy that you work for 8 hours and every month you get salary and you are happy. But that's not the case in business. Every day you need to earn your money. So it is very, very important from that perspective that you need to know it's not easy. And once you are in it, you will definitely learn how hard it is. Every business has a risk, so you need to value your risk versus reward. So yes, what I mean by this is every business is a risk. No business comes without risk. Now you need to value what kind of risk you are getting into and what you rewards will be in terms of what you're going to get into the profits or what you're going to make money. So this is very, very critical phase of the business. You need to value what you are putting in and what you're going to get. And every business, I mean, because of the risk, you need to really value what kind of risk you are getting into. So this is very, very important, and you must think about it when you are planning your new business. Your team is as important as your business. So again, without people, without your team, partners, people, customer, you have no business to run. So every person, every part of your business or touching everyone who is touching your business is very, very important, and you need to really respect everyone who is around your business. And that's how you can make a team which will really help you to build your business. Make sure you have ways to motivate your team, which is very well. Now when you have failures, everybody in the team gets demotivated. So you need to really find out what can you do different to make your team keep motivated, so that they every day they come, they know that they have something to achieve. This is very, very important to keep everybody around. Even if you are a financer who is there, you need to keep them motivated that okay, we are here, but don't worry, this time will also pass, and then these are the things we are doing right, and definitely we will have success next time. So this is very, very important to keep everybody motivated. You have to stand up all the time for any circumstance. As a owner or as a owner of business, or the person you are running business, you have to stand up for everybody or at all times in any circumstances, which means that you have to think about everyone, you have to think about what you're going to do and take everybody with you, which is very, very critical, because when the circumstances are down or when you have a lot of issues, everybody tries to go down. So it is your duty to stand up and tell that don't worry, we are here, this is what we need to do to make sure that we overcome what we have gone through. So very, very important. And the very, very important aspect of this is your family must, your family will also go through the same pain you are going. So when I'm talking about team, your family is a part of your team, and you need to also make them understand that what you are doing. So keeping them involved in your business is very, very important. Yes, they don't need to know what you are doing every day, what technology you are doing, or what kind of things you are doing on every day in office, but they need to understand, or they also need to be part of the whole process, so that they are the one who are going to be part of with you every day, every hour. So your family is very, very important. Their support is very, very important when you are planning to start a business. So this is very critical aspect from your personal point of view. Your finances and lifestyle may get worse. This is again, you need to plan for worse. So your finance, I know, so the person, I came from a job, so I have very good salary and very good lifestyle to live with. But when you're into business, you really go down. You never know where you can go down, or you never know when you have a time that you may not be able to survive. So you need to tell them that this is the phase where you need to really look at what kind of lifestyle you want to get. And in my experience, what I have done is I have kept my family to make sure that they understand that this is not the time that we will have the same thing that we used to have. We may have to accommodate with what little we have, or what will we have. So they are ready to ready for the changes that are going to happen. Yes, the worst part is you may lose everything, so they need to be prepared. But that's a beauty that you need to have. If you keep them involved, they will be knowing that okay, we are there. There are issues. and then we need to also come together. So they know that they are part of your whole plan. So they need to be aware, and they make sure that they also know what risk you are running into. The other few things are your success will come once you learn and how to overcome the failure. So this is there is no definite mantra for successful business, but yes, if you overcome your failures, there is a success. And again, from my experience, we have seen that we had a failure, we overcome that failure, and we are now into a success zone that we think that we will be. So that is very important. You need to know and you need to learn how to overcome what you failed. And being there is no definite mantra for successful business. Yes, we talked about some of the areas what we need to do, but yes, it all depends on how the business runs. So it may not be perfect that the way you plan goes. So there may be things that go good, there may be things that can go bad. So you have to learn hard way, and you have to be in it to experience. I mean, yes, there are people that you watch videos, you learn from the big businessmen how they succeed, but unless you are into it and you experience, you will never come to know it. It will help you for the time that you go through that areas when you have in pain, but definitely you have to be in that pain to experience it. You must run biographies of successful businessmen and learn from ideas. They give you some ideas, and it keeps you motivated, but it is only for your mental strength. Actual what you are going to do is what you are going to do in your real business. So yes, there are tips that helps, but it may not be related to your business, but yes, it can create a kind of atmosphere you want to make sure that you are motivated and you go along. Other thing is you need to keep yourself away from negative people, which is very important. Now when you start, the first thing people tell you, will you be able to succeed, or do you know how to do business and all that. So you need to really keep yourself away from the negative people and the thoughts. That means you have to surround yourself by people who see what you are doing and who believe in yours, that you will be successful, or we will be successful together. So this is very important to keep yourself away from people who have negative thoughts and surround yourself with the people that sees what you are doing and how can you be successful, or at least they can give you some guidance or motivation or support that you need during this time in the business. And the last one is your journey. You have to be prepared for worst and keep trying till you succeed. So that's what the basic mantra is. You need to keep trying till you succeed, and you should never drop yourself unless you are succeed. So this is very critical when you are in business. You will go through a lot of issues. You will go through a lot of lows and highs, but it is very important that you need to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying till you succeed. So this is about it. Thank you very much, GCCA and VSGCM, for giving me this opportunity and listening to me.
Thank you, Vasant bhai. Thank you very much for sharing your vast experience and all the challenges, all with step by steps. It's really amazing. And I hope from today's session, everyone will learn something from you.
I hope if there are any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, we'll ask a question one by one. If anybody has any questions, so raise your hand. Before we start question and answer, I just want to do a polling about your sessions today. And everybody see the polling? Yes, please give your feedback. Please give your feedback, please. It's open for 30 seconds.
Yes.
Ten more seconds, then we'll close the feedback session. Yeah. Okay, we're just closing this poll. I'm just sharing the results with you. So it's all, can see the results?
Yes.
100% people are useful to this session.
Very good.
Only from today's attendees, only 40% are GCCA member. 50% are not GCCA member. I request everyone to join GCCA and become a GCCA member. Thank you very much. And the next announcement is very exciting. On Sunday, we are coming up with a very interesting subject for everyone, from whether they are staying in a village or they are staying in a city, how to start a micro business from home or anywhere.
Okay.
So there is a live session on Facebook Sunday 11 o'clock. That is very well known Watedya group. They are organizing for us specially हजारोच्या भांडवलात लाखोची उलाढाल. That is on 31st May, Sunday 11:30. So
Okay.
don't miss it. And the people who are not here in the webinar, the people who knows you, just inform them, take a screenshot so you can share with them. We are trying to share everyone, but if somebody miss, so I request everyone to take a screenshot and share as many as people so we can get benefit to everyone. And they can start their own business from their home or anywhere. So anybody has any questions, so please raise your hands. We'll ask one by one to Vasant bhai. R.Y. Patel sir, can you just mute yourself?
Yes, Vasant bhai.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have the beautiful presentation and a non-stop presentation. You have put up all the ideas, right from family life to business life, and what are the success and failure roadmap of success, failure to
Yeah.
success. That is beautiful. But we wanted to know from you how you define your roadmap. The way you said, now we have to define our goals for 10 years, and you have said that in your life you have had a failure as well as success also. So just we wanted to know. I had after this, I wanted to ask another two questions. Will you define how you define your roadmap of your
Okay,
success
sir.
and your business
So,
pattern?
absolutely. Now, I'll just give you because my area of business is very niche. We are into oil and gas pipeline, which is very niche area of business. Now, my goal or my roadmap is to build something. Now, what we are doing today is bringing technology from other countries. Like the technology we brought is from UK. Some of the technology we are bringing from Spain. Some of the technology we are bringing from Russia. Now, in the meantime, like I said, first 3 years and then next 3 years and then 3 years. Now, the idea for us, we are trying to develop this technology locally. And for that, we started with one technology that we are right now developing in our own backyard where we are working. We have a couple of design engineers and some of the software that we need for those people. So we have a local team that we hire, also some outside consultant, and trying to develop this technology in-house where we can really use this technology like make in India. So the technology that we are using currently is from other countries. So we are trying to build our own technology that we can use in our country. So my roadmap is whatever we are bringing from outside, I need to stop that. We are developing that technology locally, and then we are going to use those technologies in Indian pipeline, oil and gas pipelines ourselves. So to start with, we have 3-4 different technologies. We started with a list of them that where we can support with the capital that we have or the talent that we have. So we are started with a very basic technology. We have got some success with that, which currently we are in testing phase of that first technology, and we are also currently working with another technology that I said we are bringing from Russia. Now there is a company in Russia where we are using them now, which is really killing our profit. So now the second phase is we are trying to once we develop this first one, we are going to go to the second phase because that's the upgradation of the first technology. So then we are planning for that next 3 years that we should have that technology with us and we should be self-sufficient. So this is where we are planning to have our roadmap. The technologies that we are bringing from outside have to be developed here, and then we can use it for ourselves. And in that process, we are going to again make sure that these are all locally and then used locally. So which will significantly increase our area of business and also in terms of employment, in terms of opportunity that we will get in the market.
Now you said you define your roadmap for
Yeah.
next 10 years.
Yes.
Just to, I wanted to know from you, means as you spoken that in what way you are building your more roadmap. Whether
Okay, now
is it a revenue based model or
it's
profit
it's
based models you have gone for?
it's both. Now again, if you don't have revenue, you will not have profit. So what we are trying to do is again, like we built a technology which will definitely bring us bigger revenue, and in terms we'll have bigger profit. Yes. So my the you really asked a very good question. How this technology is going to help me to build my 10-year roadmap in terms of what I'm looking at. Yes, the first thing is I'm going to increase my revenue significantly. Now, if we are doing, say, 5 or 6 crore today, we may end up doing about 60 to 70 crore in next 3 years when we build this technology locally. Now, yes, that is my ambition, that I want to be at least 60, 70 crore self-sufficient business with my own technology in India. Now, once we go to that roadmap, we definitely want to have addition of other technology in the meantime, which will definitely take me to another 60 crore. So my plan for next year is 60 to 70 crore, and then go around building these technologies will definitely make me to 100 crore plus. So this is again, it's a revenue based. The revenue will come from the technology that we will bring. So we are right now focusing on the technology. That technology bring us the revenue, and once we have revenue, we'll definitely have profit. So you're right. We are going that path to start with technology and then revenue, and of course, a profit will be part of the revenue.
That is best. We'll hope you give you a very best of luck. Whatever
Thank
right
you
now
very much.
you put up your vision, it will get definitely fulfilled. And in next 10 years, by 2030, we'll see you a 500 crore company of yours
I
with your
wish, and
vision.
thank you very much for your wishes. But yes, it is a very again what I'm trying to do today is what I have learned in my 20 years of career. And when I said the strength of business is what you know, and you agree with me that unless you know what you are in, you really are not in the path to succeed. So definitely, the idea is to you know everything that you know and use that to your strength to build that business. So this is what my idea is, and I started with the thing that I knew best. I this technology, just sharing this technology. When I started in my career in 2000, I went to US for about 6 months training on this technology, and I was the only person running this technology for almost 4 to 5 years in India. There is nobody else. So in that time, I gathered a lot of know-how and in-depth knowledge about what this technology is, and that's where we now are developing using all that experience. What we did, where we failed. We have really good people here. Like we have Vishal and Vishal Patel from again. He's from Mubarakpur, who also was part of all this the previous company. So these are the people who also learn in the process, and now they are basically the part of the whole team developing this new technology, which we know that we will succeed.
But Vasant bhai, there was some contradiction I have found in your communication.
Uh-huh.
You're told that success is not easy, business is not easy. Daily,
Correct.
we don't know what is there in the basket. When you are defining your roadmap for 70 crore or for 100 crore or 500 crore, already you know what is there in your basket.
But
What is
sir,
and
yes,
how this what is the no in the basket and how I have to achieve what I wanted in my basket.
correct. Now
So how
you
you make the thing simplified for the people?
yeah, but see, when you say I know, but when I plan, I definitely want to succeed. But there are things like I said, we want to run this technology ourselves. So while doing that, we know that there could be a lot of issues that we may face on the way. So that is very very critical to the roadmap. If I'm planning 60 crore, I may not be able to get to 60 crore in say, next year. This is my plan, but there are a lot of areas which are very very difficult to control. Yes, I'm controlling what I can, but the external factors, the market, the corona, and there could be a lot of other things that's going to come in the way, which is what you need to also put in your plan in business. That okay, we may encounter issues. There may be a challenge during the market down or market is not good. There may be challenge that customer may not accept the technology made in India. So yes, we have to prepare for that, and that is what the idea is, to make sure that you are covering as you go.
But Vasant bhai, there is one of the best businessmen of India. He was saying, whatever with the Indian mindset, he was spoken that whatever targets we decide, for Indian person, he achieves 30% less target because of whatever negativity or doubtful mind, or whatever things he learned from the surroundings.
Correct.
So can't we make our targets 30% more, so that we'll be on the right target?
Yeah,
And when
I mean,
all this negativities or whatever, right now, the way you said our Indian technology as compared to the foreign technology, Vasant bhai can develop a technology. Everything is possible in the world. Which will be the
yes.
best and only one unique technology in the world? It can be possible that.
Of course, and you rightly said that's a mindset we have, which we need to really change and come out of it. But yes, I take your words, and definitely when I'm planning now, or maybe whatever I'm going to do further, I'll definitely make sure that we aggressively go beyond what we can, to make sure that whatever we at least thought we can achieve.
That is what he uttered the very 4 words. जैसी दृष्टि वैसी सृष्टि. आप जिस तरह से देखते हो उस तरह की सृष्टि आपको दिखाई देती है.
Absolutely. There is no doubt about that.
Thank you very much for all your beautiful answers, and we give you best of luck for your beautiful career also.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vasant.
Thank you, Ara Patel sir. Thank you, Vasant bhai.
Thank you.
Next question is from Jitendra Patel. Jitendra bhai.
Hello, in Gujarat.
Gujarat
ચાલશે કેમ વસંતભાઈ.
બોલો.
નમસ્કાર વસંતભાઈ. જસ્ટ મને ક્વેશ્ચન વિચારા તમને કે આપણા જે મારા પાર્ટનર બિઝનેસ પાર્ટનર બેસિકલી મેકેનિકલ એન્જિનિયર, તો તમે ટ્રેનિંગ આપી શકો કે તેમને?
હા, કેવા એરિયામાં ટ્રેનિંગ જોઈએ?
આપણા અમે પાઇપલાઇન ના કામ કરે, એકચ્યુઅલી વોટર પાઇપલાઇન ના કામ કરે. લાસ્ટ 12 વર્ષ ના અમે કામ કરા. એના મેં ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી રહી અમને ઓઇલ અને ગેસ પાઇપલાઇન ની, બટ લેક ઓફ નોલેજ એના મને ટેન્ડર ડ્રોપ છોડવું પડી વિસરા.
ડેફિનેટલી મારો નંબર નથી, મને કોન્ટેક્ટ કરો, ડેફિનેટલી તમને હેલ્પ કરશું. અમારા જે કસ્ટમર છે તેના મેઇનલી પાઇપલાઇન કોન્ટ્રાક્ટર છે, તો વી કેન ડેફિનેટલી કરીશું.
યસ કારણ કે વોલ નો પણ આપનો કોન્ટ્રાક્ટ છે કલકત્તાથી, કેલ્સન વોલ કરીને, કેલ્સન વોલ. તો જરા અમને હેલ્પ, म्हणजे તમે કીધું 6 મહિના ટ્રેનિંગ આપો તમે, તો મારા બિઝનેસ પાર્ટનર ને ડિસ્કસ કરીને મોકલાઈ શકો તમારે.
ચાલશે, કઈ વાંધો નહીં.
ઓકે, સેલ્યુટ સર, થેન્ક યુ.
Thank you, Jitendra bhai. Any more questions?
Thank you, Rajendra bhai. No, sir.
Raju bhai.
Yes, Ara Patel sir.
વસંત ભાઈ નો આજનો જે લેક્ચર થઈ, ઇટ વોઝ રિયલી બ્યુટીફુલ. અને વસંત ભાઈ,
યસ સર,
देखो आज लोग એમ હતું કે આપણ કદી એકમેકને મળ્યા નહીં, કેવા ઇવન સો મેની પીપલ દેર ઇન ધ વર્લ્ડ, આપણા સમાજના વગેરે, એન્ડ હુ રિયલી ડીડ ગુડ ઇન ધેર લાઈફ. તો આપણ જર બધા એકત્ર થતું અને એકમેકને હેલ્પ અને સપોર્ટ કરશું, તો આપના બરોબર આપના સમાજનો બી અને દેશનો બી એક સારું હેલ્પ અને સપોર્ટ થશે, અને બધાની ઉન્નતિ થશે. આ બેસિક જીસીસીએ નો ફોકસ છે. આવડા બી જેટલા બી અમે કનેક્ટ થયા ના, આ જીસીસીએ અને વેજીએમ ના પ્લેટફોર્મ પરથી જ કનેક્ટ થયેલા.
કરેક્ટ.
અને તેના મેં પૂના ચેપ્ટર બધું સારું કામ કરી રહ્યા. તમારા સાઉથ ગુજરાત ચેપ્ટર, પછી કેનેડા ચેપ્ટર બી આપણને ઉગાડેલું છે. લેટેસ્ટ તમે બી જોઈન થઈ જશો આ આપના ગ્રુપ ને, તો વી રિયલી એપ્રિશિએટ બ્યુટી ઓફ યોર વોટ એવર નોલેજ યુ આર હેવિંગ, which will benefit our community people also.
I am there, sir. Anytime you need, I am here. And Raju and touch me, so definitely I will be there in any way I can help.
That is so nice of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. कोने काही समय नंबर का ईमेल आईडी जो तो स्क्रीन पर लगा ले, स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, so you can find an email ID, mobile number and website also. And one more time I request जे तुम विचाराची का धंदो को ते न्याय सेशन ज्वाइन करान को, तो अपना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व થઈ જાય. They will file something Sunday 11:30 वाजे.
Chalo, that is good, Raju bhai.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much once again.
Thank you all the members, all of you. Thank you very much for joining today's webinar.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.